the board or the community about this, or? Okay, thank you. It's something hopefully we'll continue to revisit and move forward with.
I was like turning my person. No worries. All right, Board of Trustees. There is an echo.
Does it work? Okay, good. Yeah, it sounds better. Thank you.
You were calling China.
All right. Okay, anything from the Board of Trustees? Nothing?
I attended a middle school wrestling tournament. I think they had about maybe 150 wrestlers, and that was actually really nice. And ASB students went and helped run the table, so it was a really nice collaboration at the middle school.
And I'm just attending basketball games. They're so fun. As I see the community all involved, and so it's really nice that we have these little for Corcoran, the size of Corcoran, we have small events, and then there's a lot of participation. So I'm really happy to see that. So it was fun to be there, and so happy to be back too. Thank you. Hope everybody had a really good break. The Kings County Board Association's representative. We need to discuss who would love it to take it over. Anybody interested? No?
I can do it if
You wanted it?
we don't have any other takers.
Unfortunately, we haven't had a lot of meetings since I joined. We did a few meetings last year, and then this towards the end of the year, we haven't had any, and so you'd like to take it over?
I can do that.
Okay, perfect. Patty. Thank you. Corcoran Faculty Association, CFA, CCFA. Nobody online? No. Okay. How about California School Employees Association? No. Okay. Other reports, TK College and Career Collaborative intend to participate. Charleston?
Yes. In your packet, there is a signed document on our intent to participate in what everybody refers to as TKCCC. So what it is it's a collaboration between schools and, excuse me, and schools in Tulare and Kings County and the county offices of ed. It's a group that gets together to help facilitate our CTE incentive grant, our strong workforce program, and also looking at making sure that we are employing strategies within those CTE programs that help our students become college or career ready, depending on what that program is. So this has been a very positive group to be a part of. I know Ms. Gomez is our representative from the high school, and she's actually been in the chair of it for a couple of years. So it is a very productive group. It brings a lot of resources that are a little bit more, they're more challenging to get to if it's just individual sites. So the consortium has been a very good thing to be a part of, and this is just our intent to continue participation in it.
Okay, thank you. Public comment. Members of the public wanted to provide public comments on items listed on tonight's agenda. We recommend you fill out a public comment form on the table in the forum and hand it to Gina Gonzalez before the item comes up on the agenda. We recommend you complete a separate form for each agenda item you want to comment on. Members of the public providing public comment, please use the microphone on the podium in the middle of the boardroom. I have one public comment. Mary Gonzalez. Go ahead. Yes.
My name is Mary.
Mary, you may have to push the button, Mary.
The light green comes on? Okay.
Yes, you hear me?
Got her.
Thank you. My name is Mary Gonzalez. I don't have to give the city asked you to, that's it. Good evening, Madam Chair.
Good evening.
Meadows, and members of the board. I'm here tonight to provide you, the school board, with information that you may or may not be aware of.
numerous rumors have been circulating throughout the local schools, our community, and around the county. These rumors have surfaced regarding the recent and sudden absence of our school superintendent, Mr. Andre Pacina. Corcoran School District staff and administrators have reached out to me, as well as community, and they've expressed sincere concern with the fact that the school district superintendent, Mr. Andre Pacina, has not been available and has not been in his office for months. The Corcoran community has expressed concern that the school board has not announced why the superintendent is no longer at the school district office. These concerns have turned into rumors. The rumors have turned into gossip. And now the rumors and the gossip have turned into doubt, assumptions, hearsay, and opinions. Recent rumors are questioning what the school board is trying to hide and why. Board members, you know me, and you know that I am a strong supporter of the school board. I am here tonight to humbly let you know that there appears to be a climate of doubt and of urgency that has surfaced throughout the local schools and community. I ask you to consider providing the information that you can provide to our school staff, to our parents, and to our local community. As a former Corcoran Unified School Board member, I clearly understand that a personnel matter must remain confidential. If that is the case, then I ask that you do share what is permissible to the public. And I thank you.
Thank you. Let's see, action items, consent agenda. Any discussions on the consent agenda?
No.
Do we have a motion to approve the consent agenda items?
A motion to approve.
I second.
Roll call.
Sandra?
Aye.
Valerie?
Aye.
Sammy?
Aye.
Patty? And I. Administration, consider the approval of John C. Freeman's proposed bell schedule. Kathleen C. Fuentes?
President Cicero, esteemed board members, colleagues behind me, and community members. Good evening, and for those of you who don't know me, please allow me a moment. My name is Dr. Kathleen C. Fuentes, and I'm principal of John C. Fremont. And I'm here today to share proposals for new recess and one schedule for Fremont Elementary. This schedule does not change the start or end time at our school or our instructional minutes. They remain the same. Currently, as a school, we experience the most student-to-student issues during our morning recess and our lunch recess for the following reasons. So our proposal will then identify the positive things that we can look at, to lower the number of student-adult ratio, give students more access to equipment and games, have more active supervision, and give students to promote positive behaviors, and really look at all our tier 1, 2, and 3 students as we go through our recess times. Our goal is to decrease referrals and suspensions at Fremont. At this time, I wanted to stop if you have any questions you'd like to ask me. I know you have it in the packet, the proposal.
Does this alter any of the teachers' lunch hours or anything?
It does. So what we did is we've been in conversation with the teachers since September. And then in October, we had more conversations and had feedback. And I don't know if you were given that piece too. I know I shared that with Mr. Jen, was the pictures of our posters or poster boards and our posters that we give the teachers. They had a lot of feedback. We also then in October had them vote if they did change recesses or lunches, which one they would want. We had plans A, B, and C that you had on the proposal. And now the teachers got to see where they wanted to be at. They have the same lunch period, like the length, they just had a different time. And this gives us more time to actually engage more with the students. So they were included in the process.
And I do appreciate that. Thank you very much.
We took a lot of their feedback. And again, this has been a long process, but I think, and if they could be here, I've gotten how many texts, they want to know if it's passed, so they can say, yay, we can start on Monday. I got this little emojis coming and smiley faces.
motion to approve.
And I'll second.
Okay, roll call. Sandra? Aye. Valerie?
Aye.
Sammy?
Aye.
Patty?
Aye.
And aye. Thank you. Consider the approval of 2024-25 School Accountability Report Card SART for Bret Hart Elementary, John C. Fremont Elementary, Mark Twain, John Muir Middle School, Corcoran High School, and Kings Lake Education Center, Corcoran Academy, and Mission Community Day School. Elizabeth Mendoza?
Good evening. So the SARCs, or the School Accountability Report Cards, are state-required annual reports that we must publish on a yearly basis by February 1st. And it provides key information on the condition and the performance of the schools for the previous year. So in this case, it's 23-24. And all of our SARCs are posted on school and district websites. They are also, parents are also sent a flyer with the information on where and how they can obtain a copy if needed. And we do have to provide all documents in English and Spanish, so those are also available. And a link to our SARs are also sent to CDE for confirmation.
Do I have a motion?
I'll second.
All right. Roll call. Sandra? Aye. Valerie?
Aye.
Sammy?
Aye.
Patty?
Aye.
And aye. Consider the approval of board policies. There's a whole lot. Do I need to spell those out? No? Okay. Do I have a motion?
I move to approve.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Roll call. Sandra? Aye. Valerie?
Aye.
Sammy?
Aye.
Patty? And aye. And then these are, we hold for the first reading of the board policies. So I guess that was voted for both, right? For
No,
the,
this is just the first reading this time, and then the next meeting, these would be approved.
okay,
You
so,
don't have to take.
so we just,
Read those ones out, Madam President.
yes, I will, later after the meeting. Is there anyone in particular you'd like to discuss?
Nope, I just want the public to know what we're looking at.
Okay, so I'm going to try to be brief here, okay? So 0410, non-discrimination in district programs and activities. 0460, local control and accountability plan. 0510, school accountability report card. 1250, visitors and outsiders. 5144.1, suspension and expulsion due to process. 5145.3, non-discriminatory harassment. 5145.7, sex discrimination and sex-based harassment. 5146, married, pregnant parents and students. 5147, dropout prevention. 6112, school days. 6142.92, mathematics instruction. 6152.1, placement of mathematics courses. 6174, education of English learners. 6200, adult education. 9012, board members, electronic communications. 92923, filling vacancies. Very good. Resolutions. Consider the approval of resolution number 1391, Kings County Investment Policy. Danielle?
Yes, good evening. Included in your packet is the resolution for the Kings County Investment Policy. This comes to the board annually, and it is required for all the school districts within the county to adopt or approve the investment parameters that are set forth. The policy has been reviewed and approved by the County Treasury Oversight Committee and the Board of Supervisors.
Any discussion? No? Do I have a motion?
I motion to approve.
I'll second.
Roll call. Sandra? Aye. Valerie?
Aye.
Sammy?
Aye.
Patty?
Aye.
And aye. Presentations. Unaudited actuals report. Is that the 6:30? Okay.
Yeah, I think
Is she on? Okay. Very good. Good evening.
Good evening. Do you want me to just jump right into it? Okay.
Yes, please.
I'm Heather Rubio, partner at Christie White and the lead partner on this audit. I'm going to go over just kind of a high-level overview of the audit report, and then I'm open to any questions. I like to use page 76 of the audit report as a good summary page. I also want to note that this is our first year doing this audit and us working with the district. And in doing that, an audit can feel even more overwhelming, right? Because we're really trying to get to know you. So to top it off, I want to say the district received an unmodified opinion on the financial statements. And on page 1 of the audit report, it goes into our audit opinion and we say we agree with all the numbers. So the numbers you received and you approved as a board, I think, if I'm correct, late September or early October, depending on when you got them, the unaudited actuals, those are the numbers that we are auditing. And we believe that those numbers presented to you were correct in all material respects. And so we had no audit adjustments to those numbers. So an unmodified opinion is the best opinion you can get. But how do we get that opinion, right? What do the auditors do to make you feel comfortable with that? Well, the audit, we audit a number of areas. First, we look at the controls over payroll and HR, which is the biggest expense for a school district, your cash disbursements and all your contracts. That's your public contract code and any other item that's not payroll and salary benefits. And then third, we're looking at the money coming in. So that's all the cash receipts. That's all the money you're getting from the state and federal government, your local control funding formula, all those calculations. And we are doing a number of procedures every which way and pulling samples to verify that. In addition to that, we are also looking at those balances. So if you say cash is 10 million at the county treasury, we are verifying that $10 million is at the county treasury and that you have a process to reconcile that monthly and report it appropriately. And I'm happy to say that over that process, that internal control over financial reporting, we found no material weaknesses or significant deficiencies or instances of non-compliance, which is great. So we agree with the methods the district is using to account for those numbers. In addition, because you are a school district, you're getting money from the federal government, and we are required to audit those programs, and we select them every year. Those change. The ones that were selected for this year, the program was your ESSER and GEAR, your Education Stabilization Funds. And for that, it's really expenditure heavy. Did you spend it on allowable stuff? And then they are pretty specific on what you can spend that money on. There's not, it is what it is. And you have to account for that. So if you say these salaries are charged, you have to sign off and show that these salaries worked on these programs. In addition to that, there's reporting requirements and how timely you spend money. So you have to spend the money within an allowable time. And I'm happy to say we did not identify any material weaknesses, significant deficiencies, or findings, and you have an unmodified opinion. So that is great news. The third audit you're subjected to is by the state, one of the hardest areas to get a perfect score in per se, for a number of reasons. The state audit guide changes every single year. It changes whenever there's new legislation or you guys receive any money from the state. There are a number of procedures are added. Good examples are your ELOP program, that's the Extended Learning Opportunity Program, and your Prop 28, the Arts and Music. So those procedures were being developed as you were implementing the programs. So very, very difficult to get what I would call a perfect score. You have to really just ask the questions, be on top of it. And this involves all departments, not just your financial. But I'm happy to say that you did well. No material weaknesses, no significant deficiencies, no audit findings, and an unmodified opinion. So great job. And I also want to add on this audit that this audit did come to us a little bit later on our schedule, but the district did a remarkable job, impressive really, on providing the items timely and having all the support there. And we were able to do this audit within the timeline. So it was, we appreciate the staff, and it takes the whole district to work to provide these items, and it showed. So they did. And you had a great leader in that too. Can I answer any questions?
Nope, no questions. Just thank you so much for taking the time to do that. And again, thank you to the district for doing such a great job. Appreciate that.
I agree.
Thank you. Okay. Let's see. All right, business. Consider the acceptance of the 2023-24 audit report. Danielle Alvarez.
So each have received the printed copy of the audit report, and then the minutes I would be able to turn over as well, and so included in the packet that was in the agenda is the full audit report as well.
discussion? No? Do I have a motion?
I motion.
Roll call. Sandra?
Aye.
Valerie?
Aye.
Sammy?
Aye.
Patty?
Aye.
And I. Future agenda items.
I have something. So I guess during the, prior to the winter vacation, the security team did some rotation with staff. Back in October or November, we asked the district, well, me specifically asked the district to evaluate the security concerns at every school site, and that has been done. I'd like some type of feedback. I received quite a bit of feedback from staff at several of the sites, but I'd like a survey conducted with the staff to determine how that went and what our next step is going to be as far as making sure that all of our kids are safe. And I would like that sooner than later, please.
Very good. Thank you. Alrighty, set for regular board meetings on February 2nd, 12th, February 26th, March 12th, and March 26th, all at 6 p.m. Okay. Identify closed session topics. The following topics have been identified for closed sessions: student matters, confidential with legal counsel, and personal matters. Public comment on closed section items that after we come back?
We don't have.
Okay. Very good. Therefore, being none, I can have a motion to adjourn to closed section.
Just go to closed session.
Okay.